3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 1042. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and you would like to help support it, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome and thank you very much for your support as well as your presence during this reading. While I was saying my little intro thing there, I wanted to say thank you for your experience. I'm not sure why I wanted to say it. I do trust that I wanted to say it for a reason. So, while watching this reading, it does feel like there is going to be something significant about your experience. As a more specific message, maybe there is a job opportunity where an employer will appreciate your experience, your background, your history, work history specifically, of course. There is gratitude here for an experience, for your own experience, for my experience. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't resonate for you, don't worry about it. But getting into interpreting number 1042, number 1 is about trusting yourself. This is a call for you to pay attention to your intuition, what it's trying to tell you, and where it's trying to guide you. In the stillness and the silence, what is your inner voice saying? Your inner dialogue. And if this inner dialogue is overly critical, it is definitely worth understanding why and making positive changes that lead to more positive self-talk. Because not only do you deserve to trust yourself, but you also deserve to believe in yourself and your strength, what is possible for you. Is your inner voice lying to you about your worth? Is it telling you that it knows the unknown? That's a pretty deep question. Someone here may need to learn how to have a healthier relationship with what they don't know, how to have more hope, more optimism, and how to believe in themselves and what they deserve more. There's a real emphasis here on the question of whether or not your inner voice is lying to you and if it's affecting your intuition in a negative way. Your intuition may not be as clear or as obvious because it is being overshadowed by darkness. Intuition, it comes through in the light. I'm really getting the symbolism of illumination. In order for knowledge to be illuminated or revealed, there needs to be light. And that light is going to come from within you. And things will become much clearer, more secure. When there's less negative self-talk. The number 0 can be about a couple of things. It can be about patterns or cycles. I'm feeling the word synchronicities. I've never felt that word come through for this interpretation, but there could be patterns or cycles or synchronicities, I suppose, that you are noticing either within yourself, in your reality. Something here is aligning in an interesting way. It's noticeable, the patterns. And if they're not, are you paying attention? As much as you should be, at least. There's definitely a certain way of thinking, feeling, and believing that is patterned. Recurring thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that work against you, that need to be addressed. Because I feel like these negative patterns within you are manifesting negative patterns outside of you. When you look at your opportunities, do you see a certain theme? And if you do, is there anything that you could do to align more with the best version of yourself to change the outcome? It feels like these are important questions to ask yourself. I also interpret the number 0 as a reminder that the relationship and the journey with yourself, and it always comes first before any relationship or journey outside of yourself. It's so important to know when to put yourself first, when to respect yourself, what you really want, what you really think, what you really believe, what you really want to do. It's so important to know when to choose self-respect. And that makes it all the more important to be mindful of how you talk to yourself. Because if you don't respect yourself, you won't know when to choose yourself. You know what I mean? The next number, the number 4, is really connected to ancestors. I have been feeling strongly connected to the number 4 for the last couple of readings, so I wouldn't be surprised if somebody is watching this reading right now and they are feeling strongly the presence of their ancestors and their spirit guides in general. But you don't have to watch the last couple of readings to feel that way. That's just extra confirmation for anyone who has. I do think that there is something that your ancestors want you to release to create more stability within yourself and in your life. Something is, it feels destructive, maybe even chaotic. And it needs to be addressed because it is messing with your sense of safety and security. And your ancestors, they don't play with that because you're human. You deserve to feel safe and secure, and I feel emotion coming through. There could be a specific ancestor here that you knew in this life that has since moved on, that really does want you to take care of yourself and to protect yourself. And your future too. Your attention, where you invest your focus and your energy. If you don't have any specific ancestor on your mind, I generally believe that our ancestors are passionate about how safe and secure we feel, how protected we feel. The number 2 can be about a lot of different things. It could be confirmation of a significant relationship or situation on your mind that may have come up while you're watching this reading or before you started watching this reading. It can also be about your choices and prioritizing what means the most to you. And it's really important for you to understand and respect that you should be at least close to the top of the list of what means the most to you. I personally think should be yourself. There is nothing beyond you. You know? What you want to create, what you want to do. This could be a call for somebody to choose self-love over self-destruction. The last way that I interpret the number 2 is creating peace and balance within yourself. I feel like this is confirmation of what your ancestors already want for you. It feels like there's something here that you need to heal from or find peace with so you can trust yourself more. You can feel more safe and secure and confident in who you are and what you want and what you need out of life. After I stopped recording the video to start recording the second segment, because I can only record 10 minutes at a time, I did burp. And You sometimes when I burp, that can be confirmation of something that needs to be released, and that definitely feels significant and relevant here. But adding up these numbers, 1 plus 0 is 1, plus 4 is 5, plus 2 is 7, and the number 7 is about, it's actually really, really relevant, honestly. It's about expanding your awareness and your consciousness. It's really making me think about illumination. I actually have a card in my Prisma Visions Tarot that is about, it's literally like an extra card that the artist added, and it's actually called Illumination. So I definitely think something really important, and maybe an important lesson, important knowledge, needs to be revealed to you. There's something or many things that you deserve to know, and it's only going to come from within. Especially when it comes to how you view yourself and what is possible for you. Number 7 can also be a reminder that there is deeper meaning in everything that you do in your own existence. In the existence of this reality, there's a whole other world we don't see unless we choose to see it. Maybe that's another important choice here. Are you going to choose to see the spiritual nature of things or ignore it? And if you don't believe in that sort of thing, or if you're hesitant to believe in it, that's not a reflection of your character. I don't think so anyway. I don't know everybody watching this. But if you know that that's not a reflection of your character, trust yourself. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. But that is what I believe, that there is a spiritual nature to our existence, to this reality. And there's a whole other world that we can't see. And so I do feel that there could be a choice here about whether you choose to see it or not. Do you want to choose to see your own soul, the souls of others, and the soul that lives within nature, the light within yourself and all around you? This reading got pretty deep so far. It's very, very interesting. So I am going to get into the cards now, starting with the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. I'm going to draw a few of these cards to get a little more specific about what these numbers are about. What could you trust yourself more on? How could you choose yourself more? How could you see things more clearly? How could you make yourself feel more safe and more secure? What could you say to yourself? What do you need to know? What situation or person is on your mind right now? Okay, so the first card that I have is the Hierophant, and I just saw the number 345 on the timer. That's a sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. This card says, teacher, mentor, ask for guidance, learn from ideas, keep an open mind. You're definitely being encouraged to seek out guidance for a reason. Are you feeling a little lost or confused? Do you need a little more clarity or direction? It's okay to ask for help and support. If you want to, you can leave a comment right down below, and I'll help you the best that I can. And there's the kind of support that you might need or be seeking. It could be spiritual. I have the freedom to choose what is important to me. I prioritize that which brings me joy, peace, love, and growth. And I release with gratitude everything that is not serving that. The reason why I said all of that is because I am listening to music in a headphone, as I usually do. It's meditation music to help me really connect and be in tune with the reading. And it's buffering, so the music stopped playing, so I looked at the screen and I said all that stuff, and I felt called to say it because it might be relevant for you. And while I was saying all that, I saw the number 4, 5, 6 on the timer. Another sign to trust everything happens for a reason. So it does seem like there is something here significant about your choice. The freedom to choose what is important to you, what you prioritize. Which, according to what the TV says, it should be joy, peace, love, and growth. When you release with gratitude everything that is not serving that. Even in loss, there is something to gain. It's all about perspective and what you choose to focus on. This reminds me of what I said about protecting your focus. You could need some more guidance or support when it comes to healing or your own spiritual journey. And if you have the means, I do encourage you to seek that out wherever you feel called to do so. And if it's not spiritual related, it could be more practical, like something psychological, money related, something legal. I encourage you to seek out support wherever you need it. This is actually reminding me of the Hierophant in my Magical Dogs tarot card deck, and it's represented with a shaman. And so I feel like someone here might specifically feel called to seek out a shaman or a healer, somebody who can connect with the spiritual nature of this world, this life, of you. The number 5 is about change and transformation. I feel like that could be confirmation if you do feel called to heal and grow, to allow yourself to transform and to see your reality follow suit. The next card I have is the Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity manifesting itself in your physical reality. Let's pull another card just to better understand what this opportunity is. Oh. You have the King of Pentacles. In the reverse, it says greed, lost self, ego, and material equals happiness. But this is upright. So this king either represents yourself or you. You could definitely need some support or guidance when it comes to money or managing resources. Or this could be somebody else in your life who can offer financial support or guidance with what to do with material things. It's kind of hard to get a little specific with the material things, like maybe you're dealing with some clutter or just something material related. It's either you or someone else who can help you financially, materially. And I find what's interesting is we have Jack Skellington here looking at this present, and it is in the direction of this ace. The pentacles are called the presence, Ace of Presence, King of Presence, and of course the Hierophant. It has its own name because it's a major arcana. Maybe there's a gift here that you have within yourself, or that somebody could give you. An opportunity is waiting for you. And it does feel like you can take it if that's what you really want. You do deserve support too. I do want you to know that. I'm going to finish up this reading by drawing out one last card from these deck of index cards to really kind of see what needs to stand out here. I feel called to shuffle these cards before drawing one. Which one? Well, I feel stuck choosing between two cards. Actually, let me see. Which one do I really feel called to? It's actually this one. And it's interesting too. It says, love yourself. Choose self. Love. I feel like seeking out support or finding a way to support yourself financially is an act of self-love, self-care, self-protection. This really feels like confirmation for you to accept some sort of opportunity that will make your physical reality, I want to say more bearable, but it really depends on what the intensity is of what you're experiencing. But I do think life could be made easier for you by accepting the opportunity, an opportunity that can be given to you, whether it's a job or someone who could financially support and help you. And I was just thinking about how earlier I thought about your experience or qualifications and employer appreciating them. And as soon as I was thinking about that, oh my gosh, I just saw the number 111. And when I was thinking about seeing the number 111 at the time, I looked down there again and I saw the number 123. It feels very clear here that someone has a significant job opportunity. You're being offered and aligned with this opportunity for a reason. And number 111, as we said, number 1 is about trusting yourself. Trust in your ability to handle the work. This is very specific for somebody. And as someone who is personally seeking out work myself, I say, take it. I mean, it seems spiritually you're being encouraged to take it too. Even if it's not perfect to what you want. I mean, it seems like the employer thinks you're a good fit. So trust yourself, believe in yourself, and love yourself. And just as I was about to finish this reading, I saw the number 222. Confirmation of a significant person or situation on your mind to create more peace and balance within yourself and to prioritize your choices and what really does mean the most to you, which should, in my opinion, be yourself at the top of the list.